Right now in our world, I can't tell you exactly what has gotten you there or how every single person has gotten there, but I'm pretty sure almost every single one of us has gotten to the place where we're just emotionally overwhelmed. The depravity of our world has just taken it to a level where we're just pretty much overwhelmed by everything that's going on. Whether it's the image of the officer's knee in George Floyd's neck that you just can't get out of your mind, whether it's an image from a missions trip where you were in poverty and that everything has just brought this back up, whether you went to a local Target and you didn't realize what was going on, but all of a sudden there was a protest and you were fearful it might turn violent, or whether you know officers and you're concerned about all the riots and about their well-being, whatever it is and however you've gotten there, I think something that we share is that we're all pretty maxed out on the emotional level. We're all completely filled up with so many emotions and so many thoughts and so much fear and so much frustration and anger, and it's gotten to the point that it seems to just be overwhelming people. And what most people seem to be doing is just like a volcano that's just gotten too full, it just starts to spew it out. And we're spewing it out in different actions and in different thoughts and with different posts and with reposting and all these different things. But what seems to be clear is that it's just taken us to our max and people are just letting it go at this point. But what I want to do is take a moment and pause and to remind you, if you are a Christ follower, what you are called to. If you are a Christian, Scripture makes it pretty clear what we are called to, and I think right now we need a reminder of that, or a call to that, to act in a specific way. And here's what I'm talking about. Proverbs 3:5-8 says this: "Trust in the Lord with all of your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all of your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. It will be healing to your flesh and refreshment to your bones." And to take this even farther, Jesus says in John 5, verse 19, it says, "I tell you the truth, the Son can do nothing by himself. He does only what he sees the Father doing. Whatever the Father does, the Son does also." And my reminder or my call to all of us as Christ followers is that if we say we follow Christ, we have to follow his example. To take all of our thoughts, all those emotions, our agenda, our perspective, our preconceived notions and our preconceived ideas, all the thoughts we carry and wherever we land on the spectrum and whatever it is that has us overwhelmed, what we are called to do is to set those to the side and remember we are supposed to do whatever it is that Christ calls us to. Our job as Christians is to show the love of Christ to other people, not to put our stuff at the forefront, but to put God at the forefront, however that is. To remind ourselves and everyone around us that he is bigger than this and that we trust in him and we're following him, and to take our own agenda and to lay it to the side and simply say, "God, what do you want me to do?" To spend time in his word, to spend time praying with him, to give him your heart, and as he gives you yours, to figure out what it is that he is calling you to do and to simply do those things. With everything you have, to pursue him and to follow him. And my hope is that we would take on the posture of Proverbs 3, where it says, "Trust in the Lord with all of your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all of your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your path."